This is really about businesses and residents saying they don't want major roadways like Bell Boulevard here looking during storms the way they did during last week's storm. Who can forget the severe flooding in Bayside, Queens last week? For people who live here, its effects are still being felt, even as they try to get back to normal. This is what happened at Cinco de Mayo restaurant. That's the result when half a foot of rain falls in about an hour's time. The owner of Cinco de Mayo says he's thankful to have been able to reopen in less than 24 hours, but there are still issues for him and others. And he says he saw people get caught unaware in the heavy storm, and they need help too.
To be safe, that people know it when they're driving.
He's calling for some of the same things that Queensborough President Donovan Richards and other elected officials called for on Friday, starting with traffic signs to be posted warning people, especially drivers not from the area, that bad floods happen here when it rains hard.
This is really a matter of life and death. We saw people sitting on top of their cars at this intersection during the last storm.
We're talking about signs, folks. How hard is it to get a sign from DOT?
The local council member drives home how important a simple request is. The city's Department of Transportation says it's reviewing the request about road signage.
The biggest problem is the infrastructure.
That's what borough leaders and their constituents say is also necessary.
Put it in infrastructure, put it on drains.
Her concern is echoed by businesses like Cinco de Mayo, whose ceiling fell in. One city department says it's working with this and other flooded businesses.
Any city agency that he may have an issue with as a result of this storm, we will communicate his concern.
One agency, the Department of Environmental Protection, says we're in regular contact with elected officials in northern Queens and take their suggestions for infrastructure improvements very seriously. We also make sure to reach out to them ahead of major storms so they can alert their constituents. Whether or not that means that flood mitigation measures will be implemented, that is still an open question.